Hello, madam. Sila. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to our vlog. Our group is Team 1 and our group's name is Flash.
The topic that our group has chosen is: should healthcare providers be allowed to advertise their services at price, or does their practice lead to unnecessary medical procedure and increase healthcare costs?
And we are going for the motion against the other team.
So we have already divided the subtopics between us, and based on that, now we will list down the challenges and the opportunities that we faced from working as a group. The main challenge that we faced was during deciding whether we should keep only one subtopic for each other, or discussing based on one subtopic each member. Looking at the presentation, the arguments that were made by our classmates, it was evident that they weren't just focusing on one. However, after Madam stated that we should not be diverging our focus on so many things, we came to a dilemma whether we should only keep one or to diversify our subtopics.
We were also worried on if one point of one member is going to clash with the other's point, and so we had to make, but we came to a solution and made a Google Docs and shared it to each other. So we're going to put our points in that Google Docs so that we don't clash our points to each other.
We didn't know if one person was supposed to do it or us. So after the first debate that took place early in the morning, we learned that it is better to have a rebuttal point for each, depending on what the other team is going to say to us.
Some of the opportunities while doing the debate was, as a group, we were able to help each other, and if it is an individual assignment, we have to work by ourselves, and there's no one to help. So as a group, we get to learn from each other and help each other.
One opportunity would be that as a group we have many other friends, so we get a diverse idea on the same topic. So we can capture some other side where if we are individual, we could not have been captured.
Hello everyone, since we have finished our debate, some of the challenges that I have faced as an individual is searching for the articles that are related to my subpoints. So as a group, what we have done is that we have divided the subtopics among our group member. However, I could not find articles that were related to my subtopic, and that articles that are supporting me, but the articles that I have found are all supporting the other opinions points. So that's why I have to change my subtopic, and even after changing my subtopic, I could only get about 2 articles as an evidence to provide evidence to prove. And while debating some of the challenges, I have faced could be I was not able to speak that much because there were so many people since the second year also joined us. It made me more nervous that even though I have many points to share and to rebuttal, but I could not even speak out, which was really hard for me. And as a team, I think I didn't face any challenges because every team member has contributed equally, and they are very supportive, and we have learned a lot from each other. So these are the challenges that I have faced, and we did our best.
Good evening, I'm from Team 1, and the subtopic that I'm supposed to cover and the focus that I'm going to do is on competition. And the struggles that I had on this topic was that I was trying to relate it to Bhutan and bringing it to situation analysis of Bhutan, so that the audience can relate to it more or understand to it more and get my point. But it was kind of hard because there is no competition in Bhutan in terms of medical healthcare system, and one of the struggle was also that I was scared about the debate, and I could not come up with a good strategy to prepare for the debate, because I had a fear of public speaking, where I knew I was going to mess it up even if I practiced. So encouraging myself to go with it, and go with it was the hardest part. And the opportunity that this topic brought me was that I actually learned that even in healthcare system there needs to be competition, and competition advertisement creates competition, and that healthcare system should be advertising their services. Because I initially, before the assignment group work, I did not support on advertising, or I did not bother about it. But now that I cooperated with my group members and actually learned about their points and collected my points, I actually learned that the advertising could be done, and it creates competition in the market, and competition in the healthcare market is also important. Thank you.
I will talk about how I search for the information and evidence for my debate point. So firstly, to gather some of the information and to know more about my subtopic, I have read some of the blogs related to my subtopics, and after reading that, it helped me to outline my debate point. And so after that, I've looked for some evidence to support my point. For the evidence, I've looked for some of the research papers, and I would like to say that compared to earlier assignment, this time it was a bit easier for me to look for some of the evidence, or I've got some research paper related to my subtopic easily, although we have not done well in the debate.
First opportunity is from my personal side. I got a chance to learn how to be confident in front of many people. The one thing with me is that I cannot actually speak out in public because I get anxiety when I have to speak in front of a large crowd, especially when I know that the attention is fully on me. And then the second part was, I think I am learning how to slow my pace when I get nervous. So when I get nervous, I tend to speak too fast, and because of that, it makes it seem like I'm in a rush all the time. When I was doing the research, I couldn't find much relevant information to my topic, and the information that I did find about destigmatization were not in relation to the advertisements.
So we would like to end our vlog with thanking our tutor for giving us this opportunity, because bringing debate in economics context is very helpful, and making it in a group, making us come together in a group is very delightful, because we balance each other out in the group, and we come by many personalities, and we come by struggles together, and this is rather a good opportunity. So thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.